Hey my friends, and welcome. In today's video, we are going to go through a full body flow today with no intention other than just to feel really good by the end of class. And so when you're ready, I will meet you lying down on your back. Alrighty, so let's come on down here. Leaning on our backs. Two options for the legs today. Option number one, you can have the soles of the feet together, knees open wide, Supta Baddha Konasana. If this is too much for the hips, then option to take the feet to the ground, bring it towards the edges of the mat, and let your knees knock in towards the middle. Wherever you are, let's bring our left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly. Eyes are closed, if that's comfortable for you. Let's take these first few moments of class to check in with how we're feeling today. Are you feeling tense? Or maybe peace? Whatever it is that you're feeling, know that it's perfectly valid. No need to make excuses for it. Just know that right here, right now, as you're showing up on your mat, it is perfectly enough. You are enough. You are not too much. You are not too loud. You are not too mean. Neither are you too quiet or too sensitive. You are enough. Let's start our class with a cleansing breath. Deep inhale through the nose, fill up the belly. Open mouth, exhale, let it all go. Slowly pull the knees in towards the chest. Let's take our hands to the tops of the knees here and begin to draw circles. You can still keep the eyes closed and don't think too hard about this shape. We're just drawing circles, waking up the outer hips and the inner thighs. Part of today's class of feeling good is just moving in a way that feels organic to you. Maybe reversing directions here, going the other way. We're not here to compare ourselves to anyone. Rather, we're just here to move and breathe in a way that feels good for us. Good. Slowly pull your knees back in towards one another. And let's take 3 rock and rolls on our back here. Massaging the spine, and after the third one, let's make our way onto our hands and knees. All right, from our tabletop position, let's walk our hands a little bit forward towards the top of the mat. On the inhale, begin to drop your hips down as you lift your heels towards the glutes, sending the heart forward. Really nice, and then exhale, round the back, hips to heels, child's pose. Inhale, come forward, dropping the hips, opening the heart. And exhale, round the back, hips to heels, child's pose. Inhale, come forward, heels to the tush. Exhale, round the back, heels or hips to heels. You got it. Continue moving through these two shapes. Going at your own pace, moving with the rhythm of your own breath. And if you have sensitive knees, especially if you're on a hardwood floor, and this is a bit too much, then option to come back to that traditional cat and cow. Really nice. Let's take 2 more rounds together. One more round. Good. After that exhale, let's pull back into a tabletop position. From here, we turn our right foot out to the right side of the mat, and then bring that left foot in line with that right knee. Reach this left arm high to the sky. Modified side plank. Beautiful. We're lifting out of this right shoulder, feeling energy sparking through our left fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out. From here, next inhale, we float that left foot off the mat. And then option to stay here or maybe bend that left knee as you catch the left foot. So nice, getting into a bit of a back bend here if you have that foot. Think about kicking that foot into your hand, stretch it far away from you. Beautiful. If you have the foot, slowly release. Together, one more inhale. And exhale, lower it down, tabletop position. Second side. Turning your left foot out to the left side. Bring that right foot in line with your left knee. Reach this right arm high to the sky. Modified side plank. Think about pressing that right foot down towards the mat. Finding length in your right side body here. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, we float that right foot off the mat. And then option to stay here, or maybe you bend that knee and catch the right foot with your right hand. Beautiful. If you have that foot, kick it into your hand. Kicking it away from the body. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you have the foot, slowly release. Take one more inhale. Exhale, lower it down, tabletop position. Together, we tuck the toes under, press the hips back, downward facing dog. Thanks work, yogis. Let's take some movement in our first down dog. Pedaling up the feet, walking it out. Maybe nodding the head yes, shaking it no. Just fully releasing here. Maybe releasing any expectations that you might have for yourself or for me today. But rather, I just really want you to be present in your body. Move in a way that feels good for you. So maybe you modify certain poses. Maybe you just ignore what I say completely and do your own thing. Stay present with the breath. Stay present with how you're feeling. And if it feels natural for you, maybe we stretch the corners of the mouth towards the ears, giving yourself a little smile. And together, big inhale. Together, big exhale. Let's walk our feet to our hands in little steps. Ragdoll pose. Feet go hip width. Opposite hand grabs opposite elbow. Upper body drapes over the legs. And from here, feel free to stay still, or maybe you gently sway side to side. Finding the perfect balance of effort and ease here. Noticing the strength of your legs to keep you standing. But then also notice the heaviness of your upper body. Letting the crown of the head reach down towards the mat. Slowly come back to center. Release your fingertips down towards the earth. Heel toe the feet in, big toes come to touch. And then you roll up the spine. Slowly coming up to stand. Inhale, arms reach high. And exhale, hands to heart center. Eyes are closed. Let's take this moment here to set an intention for your practice today. Maybe it's what we've been talking about earlier, of just moving in a way that feels good for you. Or maybe there's some other dedication that you have in mind. Let's seal our intention with a cleansing breath. Deep inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Eyes blink open. Inhale, mountain pose, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hands to the ground, step the feet back, high plank. Holding strong here just for a moment. Feeling this long line of energy coming from the crown of your head all the way through your heels. Really nice. Together, inhale. And then exhale, press the hips back, downward facing dog. Let's have the big toes come to touch at the back of the mat. Inhale, lift your right leg high. And then exhale, bend your knee as you stack your hips. Right heel pressing towards that left glute. And from here, option 2, circle out the ankle, rolling it around. Going the other way, reversing directions. Ooh, I see a beautiful bird on my balcony. So nice. Next inhale, straighten that right leg. And exhale, step that right foot between the hands. Keep that left hand down, reach that right arm high. Twisted, low lunge. So think about keeping active in that left leg, trying to straighten that left knee as much as possible. Your quad should be nice and turned on. Awesome. Together, inhale. Together, exhale. Take one more inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Step that left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, come to stand. Arms reach high. Exhale, bend your elbows as you cactus the arms. So elbows come to shoulder height. Lifting the heart, finding a mini back bend. And take another breath in. Another breath out. Next inhale, arms overhead, mountain pose. Exhale, bend your knees, chair pose. So bending at the knees, dropping our hips down. Really nice. Maybe shifting all of our weight into the heels, feeling nice and light on all 10 toes. Quads are working today. You got it. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift in. High plank on your out. Step the feet back. So strong. Together, inhale. Hips go back. Downward facing dog. Big toes come to touch. Inhale, lift that left leg high. And exhale, bend your knee as you stack your hips. Coming into our second side here, so feel free to roll out that ankle. Reversing directions, going the other way. Beautiful. Next inhale, straighten that left leg. And exhale, step between the hands. Right hand down, left arm high. Twisted, low lunge. Just like the previous side, we think about having an active back leg here. So trying to straighten that right knee as much as possible. Maybe your gaze goes towards that left hand. Really strong. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Step that right foot forward. Forward fold. Inhale, rise. Arms reach high. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus pose. Think about sending your elbows back into space, opening your heart. Together, inhale. Together, exhale. Next inhale, arms reach high, mountain pose. Exhale, bend your knees, chair pose. Keeping that low belly pulled in. And maybe dropping your hips down towards your heels, just another inch. You got it. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift in. High plank on your out. Step the feet back. Stay for the inhale. Down dog, exhale. Beautiful work, yogis. Let's sync that through. One breath per movement. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bend your knee as you stack the hips. Inhale, straighten that right leg. Exhale, step between the hands. Left hand down, right arm high, breathe in. Exhale, right hand down, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms reach high. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, back to mountain. Exhale, chair pose. Stay, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift in. High plank on your out. Stay, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Big toes come to touch. Left leg high, breathe in. Bend your knees, stack your hips, breath out. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Exhale, step between the hands. Right hand down, left arm high, breathe in. Exhale, left hand down, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, arms reach high. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus the arms. Inhale, back to mountain. Exhale, chair pose. Stay, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift in. High plank on your out. So strong. Stay, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Take out a big breath in. And an open mouth out. Really nice. One more deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Next inhale, lift that right leg high. And then exhale, step between your hands, crescent lunge. We're on the ball of that left foot. 90-degree bend in the right knee. Squeezing the thighs together, feeling this lift in the sides of your waist all the way through the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale to lean forward. Exhale, twist to the right. Left elbow hooks to the outside of that right knee. Option here to modify, lowering down to that left knee, untucking the left toes. Otherwise, if we're looking to build strength, let's stay on the ball of that left foot. You got it, breathe in. Exhale, twist, heart to sky. Another round, inhale. Exhale, twist. And take one more breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach back, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow, right thigh. Left arm reaching overhead. So we're staying here for a couple of breaths. Hopefully that heart rate has gone up a little bit. We're feeling the blood moving, the energy moving. Really nice, yogis. In this shape, option to take a bind. Half bind, left arm comes behind the back. If you're feeling good there, option for that full bind. Right arm under that right thigh, finding your left fingertips. Wherever we are, keep this left shoulder rolled open. Ribs are rotated. Awesome, wherever we are, 2 more rounds of breath. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step that right foot back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Left leg high, inhale. Step between your hands, exhale, coming into that crescent lunge. Already here, feel free to modify as you need, coming down to that right knee. Getting a nice stretch in that front right hip flexor. You got it. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, twist left. Pulling this left hip back into space, feeling your hips square. Let's take 3 rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior, left arm all the way back. Exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow, left thigh, right arm overhead. Now option to stay here, or like that last side, you can take a half bind, full bind, or maybe a birds of paradise if that's in your practice. If you like, option to take this left elbow off of your left thigh, sending the left arm forward like you're serving a tray, working the core, maybe feeling that left quad shake. You got it. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more rounds. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Good. 1 more inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step that left foot forward, or step that left foot back. Downward facing dog. Really nice work. Next inhale, lift that right leg high. And exhale, right knee, right wrist, coming down to that right shin. Resting, half pigeon. Extending that left leg back. Micro pause here to find length in your spine. And then walk the fingertips forward. Let the forehead rest on the mat. Now if this pose is a little too painful for that right hip, and there's a large gap between your right glute and the floor, feel free to stick a pillow or a block in that gap to add a little relief. Really nice work today, yogis. Allowing your heart rate to come down. And just notice here how your energy might have changed from the beginning of class up until this point. Does it feel a little bit more natural this time to stretch the corners of your mouth towards the ears? Together, big inhale. Long exhale. Big inhale. Long exhale. And slowly lift your upper body off the mat. And let's make our way back into a downward facing dog. Feel free to stretch this right leg, circle it around. Stretch it out, working out any kinks. And when you're ready, we'll take it to our left side. Left leg high, breathe in. Left knee, left wrist, breath out. Coming down to that left shin, extending that right leg back. Micro pause here, find length in your spine. Walk the fingertips forward, forehead to the mat. Once again, if this is too much for that left hip, and there's a large gap between your left glute, your left hip, and the floor, you can stick a block or a pillow in that gap. Bringing the awareness back to the breath, if it's not there already. Let's take a big breath in. Long breath out. Big breath in. Long breath out. And slowly lift your upper body off the mat. This time, let's swing our right leg in front. We'll meet on our seat, legs extended, long in front. From here, maybe shake up the thighs a little bit. Really nice. We'll bring the legs together. Feet are flexed, toes curl towards the face. On the inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Now, if this pose is difficult, then I invite you to bend deeply into both knees, allowing your ribs to rest on top of your thighs. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, tucking the chin in towards the chest. Slowly release your mind. And let's roll back down onto our backs, one vertebrae at a time. And from here, keep that left leg long as you pull the right knee in. And cross it over the body, supine twist. Gaze goes towards that right hand. Slowly come back to center. Let's switch it out. Right leg long, left knee in. Cross it over the body. Gaze goes towards the left hand. Slowly come back to center. Let's extend that left leg long on the mat. Arms and legs are spread out wide. Shavasana. Your final pose. Allowing your body to release any tension that you might be holding on to, both mentally and physically. Sometimes we have to allow ourselves to feel happiness, to feel deserving, and just to simply feel good. You are enough exactly as you are. And I hope that you remember that for the rest of the day and the rest of your week. Let's bring our thumbs to our third eye, seat of intuition. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining me and sharing your valuable time and energy. I am so grateful to have you. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.